This section will be on trigonometry. Section 5.1 deals with measuring angles using degrees. We're first going to start out talking about different kinds of angles. The first angle that we're going to talk about is an acute angle. An acute angle measures less than 90 degrees. A right angle measures 90 degrees. And an obtuse angle measures more than 90 degrees, but less than 180 degrees. And last, a straight angle measures 180 degrees. So what I want us to do now is look at some actual angle that I have here. I want us to talk about these. So let's look at the first one here. This is an acute angle. This horizontal side, we call this the initial side of the angle. An angle is made up of two rays. A ray has a dot on one end and an arrow on the other end. So the union of these two rays form this angle. And you see that this angle is named theta. Looking at the measurement here, an acute angle is an angle where theta is greater than 0 but less than 90. So this is an acute angle. This is what an acute angle looks like. Next, we have a right angle. You see we have a little square box. That's a 90-degree angle. That's a right angle. That is 1/4 of a rotation. A rotation would be a complete circle around the X and Y axis. If I was to draw an X and Y axis, a rotation is a complete circle all the way around. So when you talk about 1/4 of a rotation, that's just the 90-degree angle here. An obtuse angle, again, starting from the initial side, going counterclockwise to the terminal side, you have an obtuse angle. An obtuse angle is greater than 90 but less than 180. This type of notation says theta is in between 90 and 180. And then last, we have a straight angle. Again, starting on the initial side, going all the way around to the terminal side, a straight angle is a straight line, 180 degrees. It's half of a rotation. So you think about it, half of a rotation, half of it would be a straight line, 180 degrees. So acute, or less than 90, greater than 0. A right is 90 degrees. An obtuse is greater than 90 but less than 180. And then a straight is 180 degrees. So I want us to be familiar with those types of angles. Next, I want to talk about standard position of angles. An angle is in standard position if its vertex is at the origin of the rectangular coordinate system and its initial side lies along the positive x-axis. So we were just kind of looking just a minute ago at those angles. So let's read those again. An angle is in standard position if its vertex is at the origin of a rectangular coordinate system and its initial side lies along the positive x-axis. So again, let's look at some drawings here that I have for us. Okay, looking here, we have the rectangular coordinate system here, the x and the y-axis. You see this side is the initial side and it is on the positive side of the x-axis. And your angles are formed by counterclockwise rotations. Then we have our terminal side. So here the initial side is along the positive x-axis. So this is an angle that is in standard position. Okay. Now looking at this figure here, we have the initial side along the positive x-axis. But notice that this angle went clockwise. Any angle that goes clockwise with the initial side at the x-axis, positive x-axis, and when it goes clockwise, theta will be negative. The degree of this angle is negative in order for you to get to the terminal side. So again, this angle is in standard position, but theta, which is the angle measure, would be negative. So this is what a positive angle degree looks like. This is what a negative degree angle looks like. And both of these are in standard position.